Shit, my drink is all pop. I had to slow the fuck down. I had like 4 customers going through your little soliloquy.
That's why I missed my liquor when I was reading all that. Excuse me, fuck y'all.
All to disrespect. I mean, all.
Yikes! I ain't ate.
Bitch, I'm a
Whatever. Just put some pop on it.
Duh. I'm gonna feed you.
You just gotta let them know that I'm a certified drinker. It's crazy. My glass is dirty than a bitch. Leave the jokes to yourself.
Yeah, I'll just look. All right, check this out. Before we even get into this shit, I didn't want to talk about. I want to run something by you. I ain't gonna talk about nothing.
I'm petty, so remember that when you're asking these questions.
I'm petty. I just feel like somebody else is petty too. Check this out. This is what a motherfucker did today. Here, get your drink. Cheers.
Gracias.
Cheers.
Damn, you cheers it on your own. It's crazy.
You got to get that shit out the way. All right, check this out. This is what a motherfucker did, right? Mm-hmm. So I know a person. Mm-hmm. They, you know what I'm saying, recently dissolved a situationship, or I ain't gonna say situation, but I ain't trying to belittle it. But they recently dissolved a situation.
Do that mean y'all situation gonna start back and I get my nephew?
You gotta relax, my nigga.
Oh, okay.
So check this out. I know a person. Recently dissolved the situation, right?
You can move in too. The more the merrier. Go ahead.
I'm being vague on purpose. So again, I know a person recently
What'd you say, sis?
Dissolve a situation. But you know what I'm saying? By way of circumstances, motherfuckers still like are in proximity. So still live together, you know what I'm saying? It ain't, you know what I'm saying? Ooh. So the person that was in the situation with just so happened to be Carlos, right? And excuse me. You all right with that? You need a little sip? You should sip. You want to toast again? Come on.
For the first time?
Shit happens, gang. So look, motherfucker just happened to be Carlos.
My blood look okay.
It look like a bud.
Excuse me, go ahead.
I could probably hook your shit up, you know what I'm saying, with a little razzle dazzle, but your shit, I mean, you need some goddamn something on shit for real. You need some spray, some lotion, some.
I do it on Monday. Go ahead.
Put some petroleum jelly in your shit.
That shit gonna clog my pores. Anyway, so.
All right, check this out. So motherfucker just happened to
motherfucker's Carlos. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you know this person also, you know what I'm saying, like because they be like being helpful and shit to the person, they be like letting them use their car type shit. So I be picking this person up for the podcast. We ain't saying no names. I'm pointing no elbows. What up? Oh, you got a question?
No, you said we wasn't pointing the shit. I did, okay, but I do have a question.
What up?
Was a motherfucker petty enough to still how you pick them up and not let them use their car?
Absolutely.
I fucking love it. Yes.
Boy,
I love that.
I picked this motherfucker up, right? I've been in the corner. I'm going up the one the wrong way. I was like, is that your car? Like, yeah. Oh, he ain't got to work? No, he'll work. Huh? But your car right there. You on the bus. Huh?
As the fuck that person should.
No. So keep what you just said in mind. So, all right, boom. I'm like, okay, you really like dealing with your little situation. You know what I'm saying? You gonna leave your car here? Then like 2 and 2 made 4 for me. He was like, nigga, why I have to pick you up? You got a car.
To be petty.
To be petty. To be petty. So check this out.
Okay.
I'm gonna just run through. No, I'm just telling you how petty a motherfucker is.
I'm listening.
So boom, we get that established. Then the motherfucker cut their location off.
As she should.
To be petty.
I'm trying to figure out where the wrong is in this situation.
Pointing out the petties. Okay. So then we get to talking and shit like that, and she like, damn, I don't know how to say this. I probably shouldn't say this.
I'm staying the night with you?
No.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna just keep it a buck. She was doing her hair in my house and wasted some of her hair shit on her pants and shit like that. So she had to like clean the shit. She had to take her pants, all that type of shit. And I'm like, damn, why are you on sexy panties? She's like, just in case. It was like, so you doing crazy levels of petty.
Excuse me, I gotta go fart.
Bitch, you could have farted on camera. Bitch, you got a mic on. Your mic came with you. Stupid.
That's why I told y'all we should have the fucking table mics.
Yeah, but
you can delete that part if you like.
But
I did that out of full sincerity. The fuck,
I'm hilarious though. Motherfucker done move a little sexy 2-piece and shit like that.
So my thing is this. Understand this.
What up?
what men fail to realize, which
I get it.
Hold on, wait a minute, because you get it because I'm your best friend and I have to get you there.
You don't be
I got you there before. That's the only reason you know. Let's be fucking for real. But what men don't understand is that by the time a woman leaves a relationship, we been gone.
Oh, shit, I've been through that. You didn't give me that.
So with that being said, like the petty shit actually ain't even intentional petty.
Damn, know what she said.
The petty shit is just, this is my new life and this is how I'm choosing to start it over again.
Shit, you not.
Now, don't get me wrong. See, me, I'm petty. I'm petty. So I want to hurt you.
You want to put in that group chat, but that's not for the podcast. Yeah, you was saved in that motherfucker.
Whatever.
Yeah, Christian words.
Turn over a new leaf. But either way, I lost my train of thought.
I mean, you're just saying like women, like when y'all leave, y'all.
Well, yeah, either way, like most of the time it don't be intentional. Like it's just the way that I'm going to start readjusting myself into my life.
I feel you.
Or whatever. And so although the things can be looked at as extremely petty, it's also like shit, well, see, when I didn't feel like driving before and I had a motherfucker that was willing to pick me up, I called and got that ride.
Yeah.
I used to let you use my car. We not together, so hop your ass on the bus. And if you get home and that motherfucker's still there and I'm not there, that's not none of your business.
I mean, you right.
And it's not even an intentional petty.
The thing is, I just gave you all of this information within like a span of like 45 seconds. I had to process this shit.
Yeah, I didn't have to process it. I told you what happened before it happened.
Did you?
Before you told me. I absolutely did. You said yes.
Yeah, that's exactly, yeah.
Yeah, because I get how it can be misconstrued and looked at as being petty, but it's not. A motherfucker really wasn't trying. Like first of all, going out of your way to be petty gives too much energy to a situation that's supposed to be dead. So it's not like, and especially if you left it the way that you were supposed to, and in this case, the way, you wanted to. Doing too much of being petty shows that I'm pressed or I feel some type of way.
That's absolute facts.
So I'm not trying to do that. Like, so the intentional petty that can be picked up, I ain't gonna deny it, but I'm not doing it intentionally.
No, I definitely feel that. It was just my realization that petty was taking place. And what you said, unintentional petty, it was like, as I'm like I'm computing, I'm gonna be, and I'm like running the shit by, and she like, I ain't even trying to do that. It's like, damn, nigga, you just like locked into being petty subconsciously and shit like that. You doing subconsciously petty shit, but
it's not as
I completely support it.
Of course you do.
First of all, don't
so
do
about
it like
this
that.
nephew.
Don't do it like that, bro. No nephews. Also,
okay. So what about the shit you do to make nephews?
Fucking. I'm celibate.
I'm so tired of that bullshit. like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, G. Like, at first it was cute, it was quirky, it gave what it was supposed to give. Now I'm just annoyed.
Why you annoyed?
Because, never mind.
What?
Nothing.
What's annoying you?
You full of shit, bro.
No, actually, I'm not celibate.
Thank you. Like, be real.
What you mean be real?
Say what's on your mind.
What's on my mind?
You've been fucking and you laughing about it.
That's crazy work.
Okay, no. I did just put a lot on your jacket. You might not have been fucking, but
that's wild. That's a wild assumption.
The celibacy line is getting thinner and that motherfucker translucent at this point.
I ain't been celibate for like 2 weeks, but whatchamacall?
So why aren't you celibate if you ain't fucking?
Because what I realized was celibacy is a choice. I was choosing not to fuck. Now I'm not choosing not to fuck.
Please go back to episode whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah. That was like episode 2. Yeah. Look, you just said you put me on. Now you don't want credit when I'm on and you put me.
You didn't give me credit, nigga. You said
I ain't get there yet.
Oh, okay, go ahead. I got you.
Damn, bitch. Now you ain't.
First time I'm ever gonna listen. Go ahead.
No, I don't want to say it.
I'm gonna close this back. I'm only opening it because my back is big and I'm hot.
Yeah, your back is big.
Yep.
And
see,
it's a bunch of big backs in here.
Your grandma.
See? All right, this is how it feels.
Can't say it's too soon for that.
This is how I feel. When I would say your mama, then you couldn't say it back. That's how I feel.
Nail didn't break. We went at What happened? Huh?
Long story less long. There's some definitely big backs. There's a giant cookie in the oven right now. There's a nigga sitting in front of
I was wondering, like, why is he just sitting in the kitchen?
Yeah, that nigga sitting in front of the oven watching that bitch bake. But yeah, though, yes.
I need to make a phone call. Do not eat no ice cream.
Oh, please elaborate.
Bro, that nigga ate cookies and ice cream last night.
Oh, this was farting and fucking up.
Like fucking, I threw up on my soul. I did. The first time that nigga farted, I and ran to the bathroom.
Shoot a text.
Like, bro, please.
Shoot a text. That's terrible.
Like, it was
I
bad.
thought you said this nigga had girly farts. That was one of our conversations.
Oh my God! Look at your daughter.
Right. Yo, what the fuck is this?
She going on junior prom.
Hell no.
My baby look the fuck good.
Yo, what the fuck? Nah.
Oh my goodness.
No.
She looks so pretty. I'm finna cry.
All right, come on, get off your phone, fam. We're talking about girly farts. And the nigga that you just said girly fart that you went to throwing up.
Right, that fake ass celibacy shit. You was telling me why I was right. Go ahead, I'm listening.
Damn, bitch, why you got to bring it back up? I thought I got smooth past it.
No, we didn't. Go ahead.
The transition.
Yeah,
but no.
Get off the phone.
What I realized is that I was choosing celibacy. So I was actively like not fucking by way of like a choice. Like right now, I'm not fucking by way of no option to fuck.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
What you, fam? What we doing?
Smoking.
Nah, you doing some other shit over there. You putting shit on my jacket that I don't like. What you gonna say it? Say what you saying. Say what you saying. Speak your mind, Craig. Yeah, but anyways, I ain't been celibate for like
I am the new improved version of myself.
I don't like it.
I'm working on me.
You got a lot of work to do. It's a lot of you.
Hey, look.
Anywho, we done with this conversation? Is we done with this?
Bro, I just feel like I ain't never known you to be a capper and you capping.
What am I capping about? What happened?
The thought that I had in my head, you know what it is, and you trying to get me to say it, and you're gonna deny it, but it's not true.
Okay, say I don't.
I'm not gonna say it.
I don't lie.
You lying now.
First of all, I'm not lying about saying I don't lie. You ain't never caught me up in a lie.
I have caught you up in a lie.
What I lie about?
When you just said you were celibate, then you turned around and said, "Actually, I'm not." That was a lie. And the lie detector said, "Boop boop 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 boop."
No.
And the niggas in here said, "You was lying."
First of all, ain't no niggas here but me.
Yeah, that's debatable.
All right, it might be us.
We real niggas.
I'm a real nigga.
She a real nigga too.
Nah, I'm a real nigga. I don't know what the fuck.
You're a real nigga too.
You on some other shit. You a op.
I'm not an op. I just whatever.
Man,
You know
I
how I
tried to call
feel.
her nigga earlier. She looked me up and down.
Because you can't do that.
Yeah, you call me a little boy.
Oh yeah, true.
Oh, I didn't. I would. I might do that actually, but I didn't.
No,
I didn't mean real.
I said little dude.
Yeah, and I didn't mean.
Whatever it was, it was
And
definitely
real nigga by like real standards, not like being a nigga. Yeah, like
Yeah,
I could call her that. You can't.
That's crazy. But I can call both of y'all bitches though.
Your grandma.
Bitch, don't you put that on my fucking grandma. You was better with the first one.
She called me 1,000 bitches.
What grandma called you a bitch? Oh, never mind. Yeah, facts.
I ain't talking about the one that's still over here.
Yeah, no.
Talking about the other one. Not the first one, but the second one.
Bitch, now you confuse me. Alright. Oh, you talking about this side of the dirt over here?
I'm not talking about the one that's on this side of the dirt.
You talking about
The second one that's on the other side of the dirt.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
damn, she not yet.
I mean, yeah, nah, she's definitely on this side of the dirt, but she on the way.
She on the other plane. The
she
plane,
on the
whatever
way.
the fuck that
She
is.
according to you, she in the house.
Creeping. So I creep. Yeah. Shit, that bitch.
Hey, that
Wait.
might be the anthem of the podcast.
Waking me the fuck up and shit.
Well,
Bro, I swear to God, we
We
woke up
sing.
and looked at each other and said,
nigga, here.
I said, did you hear that?
She in a relationship every time she needs something.
And as long as you know, and you know, that's all that matters. Shit, he know too. He listened to this motherfucker. I sure said it last weekend. I said, "Bae." He said, "Oh,
He bae now.
He bae when you need something." Yeah, he is. He was standing right there. Was like, "Damn."
But what you need though?
Can you
Hey,
Hey, what what old girl mama say? Has it beneficial or is he beneficial?
You almost dropped a name.
I did. I said, "Ooh."
Is it? What she?
She said, "Is it beneficial or has it beneficial?"
She said, "Yeah." She did it the other way. Has it beneficial or is it beneficial?
Yeah,
Like, bro, all off a hug.
A hug and some sharks that I ain't even buy.
Bitch, I bought y'all sharks. So y'all be getting into y'all be getting into domestics. That shit crazy,
bro. Is that even a domestic? Bitch, you weren't allowed.
Oh, that was a big ass word. My bad, y'all. I be.
But nonetheless, okay. So about other people, let's get off of other people's business.
Yeah. Let's get into the actual podcast. Where we at?
15 minutes.
All right, cool. That was a good look. Boom. So check this out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm making announcements.
Don't drop my phone.
Fuck you. I'm making announcements.
Mm-hmm.
Podcast is changing. This is gonna be our last off the rail episodes. Moving forward, we're gonna have the structure that we're supposed to start it with. We're gonna start following the
I
outline.
like this.
We're gonna start following the outline
Okay.
more tightly.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't gonna just we ain't turning it into a show. We're gonna be more intentional.
I'm intentional with everything that I say.
I don't like that just nail by the nose and shit.
Because I have no problem with structure, but one of the things that you drilled in my head before we even started a year or two ago was organic.
No,
and organically, if this podcast is going to be about our conversations, like we literally end up from heaven to hell, A to Q to T to V. And so how...
You almost had a good little...
Like, I think that it'll be inorganic if we make it too structured. No, that's all I'm saying.
Too structured, just following the timeline and following the outline type shit. Huh? You don't
Fix
like
it.
You want me? Turn it over here. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
it's facing my mouth. It's
no, the bottom part is the speaker.
No, the speaker's this way, right?
No, the speaker is.
Oh, that's the speaker.
Yeah, so it was facing downwards.
Damn, man, y'all, we gonna have to stop.
And now it's spoken outwards.
Yeah, but it's like
okay, yeah, I get you.
Damn, all right. Fuck.
Okay, but either way, like I'm
15 minutes.
I just be here. I'm just pure entertainment, y'all. I'm shits and giggles. You want to make it structured?
First of all, bitch, you ain't shits and giggles. That's two English niggas. One of them niggas light skin, one of them niggas dark skin.
No, it's not them niggas that I don't like. The podcast that I don't like.
Nah, you talking about that fucking weird ass Indian looking nigga.
No. I was talking about the light skin and dark skin niggas that's from like England or some shit, and they don't like black people. Oh, I don't fuck with y'all.
All right, why we don't fuck with them? Let's do it.
Because them bitches talked about not liking black women, and you motherfuckers are clearly black. One of y'all might be mixed. The other one is a nigga.
I mean,
like the people that was fucking with y'all was black women. So to say that y'all don't fuck with black women is distasteful as fuck. And I hope y'all podcast fails. Looking dead into the camera. The fuck?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm indifferent on you niggas.
Was that my grandma? No.
I'm definitely indifferent on you niggas, but y'all better not come back with no smoke because I'll beat both of you niggas up at the same time.
Like I just don't, I'm not for black people not supporting black people. Like you could be any other color and hate us. All right, cool. But like
I feel like you right, but I also feel like any other color can't hate us because you niggas want to be us. And it's gonna be different between me and you because I don't know if you ever like listened to their shit and like supported them and shit like that. I used to listen to their shit until this shit happened. Like once this shit happened, it was like, oh, like.
So as we know, the way my brain works, I just can't stay divulged in anything too long. But I don't know if you recall you referencing their podcast multiple times. I'm like, oh yeah, I saw that. I used to watch them, not like avid, not like
Yeah. I mean,
it popped up on
YouTube.
YouTube. No. It popped up on a video because they on YouTube.
Yeah.
A video will pop on YouTube, you know, just on the For You page or whatever it is. I'm a TikTok girly. And I would watch it. You know what I'm saying? And like they was cool, they was quirky, they was funny, or whatever. It gave
what?
It gave this fills my boredom.
Okay.
Or whatever. Yeah, like it fills my boredom. They funny, you know what I'm saying? They got a little bit of making some sense shit up in here. Or whatever. It gave what it was supposed to. But again, I just can't go for the black men not liking black women not liking black men. Like, you love who you love. I don't really support it. I ain't gonna lie to you. But at the end of the day, it's also I can respect it. You don't have to. You cannot love black women or want to be with a black woman without diminishing her character. Like that's it.
Yeah. So I don't remember that situation per se. It was like a minute ago type shit. But I feel you as far as that's concerned, just overall. In their situation, I don't think so for one, as a nigga that like just watch the show and just know these is niggas from London, I already know like y'all like white guys. Like y'all look like niggas that like white girls.
And again, there's a difference between you can have a preference.
No, I'm getting there.
Go ahead.
The reason I stopped watching that shit was I think they was on Poor Minds or some shit. Motherfuckers like in Atlanta talking about, oh, we haven't seen a baddie since we've been here type shit. Like, come on now.
That's the episode.
I know that's the episode. But I'm saying though, it was that specific comment where it was like, now you lying. Because for one, I know a lot of people in Atlanta. I know some bad bitches down there. I know Atlanta is like probably the capital of just bitches walking around with like fire ass bodies because they be going straight to DR and getting them shits done type shit. So it's like, you're not saying you in Atlanta and you ain't seen not one bad bitch since you've been in Atlanta for 3 days.
So I'm gonna fuck you up. Watching the episode, I shot them bail.
Why did you do that?
At that point.
Let me pause you. That was on a podcast with Lex P and Dre and Nicole. And they said they ain't seen bad bitches.
And so I'm going to. So listen.
But go ahead. I'm listening.
The reason why I shot them bail is because I love Atlanta, but we got the whole tranny shit. Them bitches be the boy girls be badder than the real bitches, all type of shit. So when I heard them, is he off camera? Yes. Right, so cool. When I heard them say that,
they get no plug.
So when I heard them say that, I shot bail. Like, okay, they probably saying ain't no bad bitches, so they seeing a lot of boy girls, or they don't want to say that it's bad bitches because they don't know if they boys or girls. I shot them bail, but the more it went on, the worse it got. Excuse me, that is why I shot them bail.
Now I'm gonna go against that grain right now.
Go ahead,
because you used to be on that fuck shit.
On what fuck shit?
That stupid fuck shit that I'm gonna describe. First of all, shout out to Cracker Jacks. You know what I'm saying? Take it back. This shit's from the table, so we're gonna get a plug. I mean, but it's on the table.
Did you see how I looked at them bitches? I was thinking that.
Yeah, but
we can take all this shit off. Fuck the Apple, fuck them.
Blur that all shit and say just crackers whack.
Crackers are whack.
Yeah, but you used to be a nigga. Oh, there you go. He got the whole little setup. Ice cream and cookie.
I said no ice cream. You sleeping outside. All right, go ahead. Yeah, sorry. I apologize.
Yeah. So
let me get some of that.
Damn, y'all finna be that bitch shooting back and forth.
At least for sure.
Damn, this nigga made a sundae.
He put caramel on it. You don't even like caramel.
He made that shit for you.
He did.
He made that for you. Oh,
I would tell you taste it, but that's probably gay.
Yeah, it's gay as fuck. You gonna tell me eat off another nigga's spoon?
I know there's other spoons. I wasn't saying like taste it like that, but I'm saying taste it because
bitch, what the other spoon that right here?
It's right here. It's like right here. Yeah, like
that was content.
See, niggas doing shit for content. Fuck y'all. I want him to taste this fucking.
I don't. Bitch, I definitely don't gonna taste it now.
That shit good, but it's cold.
It's ice cream.
Shout out to my cousin who bought that fucking $32 ass ice cream. That shit's good.
All right, check this out.
Mm-hmm.
You used to be real good for that shit. Where you would find you a little transsexual, transgender, whatever the fuck is PC these days and shit like that.
Yeah.
Little cute little picture of a little
Thank
transgender.
you.
Then you just ask niggas if they walking
I
around.
swear to God, I got a fart. I just ate one bite.
Oh damn. All right.
Go ahead.
This has been another episode of the Q&A podcast. I'm Q. She's.
We're not sponsored, but sponsor us. I fart a lot.
Damn, that shit crazy. You gonna spray it on your ass too. You gonna spray it into the fart.
Ooh, Jesus.
Yo. Man, you need more, huh? You need more, huh?
Ooh, a lot more. Move your drink,
Yeah,
please.
please don't spray this on my cup.
God
You
damn.
might want to drink some. Put some of that shit in your damn cup. You might want to drink that shit. How it come out.
Maybe it come
Clean
out
from the
my
inside.
throat. Go ahead. Anyway.
Damn. Yeah, but low through was low.
Hold on.
You-
First of all, I don't feel
Damn,
like
bitch, I
that's
smell it.
fair. Don't do
Yo. Yo. Yeah.
It's one bite. The other one wasn't that bad, was it? Because you ain't never smelled that one. That was the ice cream that quick. I promise y'all.
Yo.
Lactose intolerance is a thing that lives in me.
Ooh, boy.
Is it some ice cream?
Hey, we got some cover. No, you don't need no more ice cream. No, if it is, you eat that shit. And
I
you
just
pour
want a
that
little
shit
bit
on-
with that caramel.
Nah,
The caramel made it.
Out of
He
here.
don't even like caramel syrup, so to put it on there is crazy.
Ugh, bitch, that shit is stuck in my nose. I smell your.
And help your nose ring heal.
Nah,
Go ahead.
hell no. I smell it on my nose ring.
But no, what I was about to say is no.
You
I
wasn't
think that
saying
you.
shit.
No, I was because I think that that's cap. You putting something on my jacket that's not
Nah.
necessarily true. Yes, it is because what I would do is show you pictures of transsexuals and go, "Is this a lady or a man?" That's not trying to say is she pretty or not. There are people that do that. I never did that.
I've said you ain't do that to me, but I've sat back here and watched you do that to niggas.
Yeah, because I know they're gay.
First of all, we don't know they gay.
Who?
You suspect they
Who?
gay.
Who?
All right, fam. We ain't doing that. I
Okay.
still gotta eat. I gotta live here. You don't.
I mean,
The fuck? We ain't finna be just saying
That
niggas
might
is
be
gay
the-
that ain't came out as gay.
I don't give a fuck if you came out as gay.
But what I'm saying is,
He want to play politically correct and shit.
I'm not. First of all, I do this anyways. Like a person's sexuality and shit like that. That's their business. I don't give no fuck if you gay, straight.
It is their
polka dot.
business, but my thing
But-
is, you not gonna be out here
I,
dipping in both ponds, acting like
that ain't what we talking about.
yes, it is
We
because
talking
those people
about-
are dipping in both ponds and they gay.
What we
Anyway,
are-
go ahead, finish your transsexual Vegas.
Well, we
I
are
mean
talk-
Atlanta.
Damn, bitch. Don't put that on Vegas. I go to Vegas. I ain't never
They
been
there
to
too
Atlanta.
apparently, but go ahead.
Yeah, but I don't be with them. I be with natural born. They
How
have
you know?
kids.
That's
you
all I
know-
wanted to hear. That's
bitch,
all
you
because
know
that's
my
his
rule.
thing. If
I
y'all
fuck
ever,
single
if you ever
moms.
want to fuck with him, you gotta have a baby.
The baby gotta look like you. I need to see some labor pictures. Fuck you mean? You know my shit. I ain't getting down like that.
That's why I asked.
Yeah.
But anyway, are we just gonna do like a completely freestyle episode and then save the structure one for tomorrow? Because at this point, it's never given structure, and it's
How
given
much
like
time we
27
got?
minutes and 36 seconds. See, I said 27,
we can probably
36.
get
I'm
through the
getting
rest of
good at
this shit
this.
though. But anyway, we talked about changing the podcast. You want to do what you want? You want to freestyle to what? You want to freestyle transsexuals? I ain't for it. I'm
You
just
can
saying.
freestyle whatever you want, my
I'm
boy.
just saying. I ain't for the freestyle.
That nose
transsexuals.
ring, them glasses, giving a little.
All right, keep playing.
I swag and I surf.
I swag surfing pussy. Fucking me.
That's
Or
debatable.
that's what I will be doing.
Oh, okay. Mr. I'm celibate. See, I told y'all we caught him in a lie.
You ain't catch me in a lie.
Exhibit 2.
Bitch, that ain't how it go. It go
It is.
letters. It don't go numbers.
No, we going numbers. Because you said you ain't never lied, then I caught you in a lie, and then you said that I didn't, but I did, and then that's the second one. So that was that too.
What the fuck are you throwing up gang signs? Bitch, I can gang bang too. Fuck you mean?
Throw up something.
Nah, hell nah. Bitch, I gotta live here. You don't. My netta?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, answer.
I can't. We on the podcast.
Answer. Just don't
Answer. I don't want to talk. She want to talk about that shit. I don't want to talk about that.
What up, twin? She told me. Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. You're right. You didn't call me. What's going on? You want to talk to Ari?
No.
Ari don't want to talk to you.
That's so rude.
She said,
or something. I don't want to. Can you tell them that we're recording
we
a
in the middle of
podcast?
a podcast, and she feel like it would be unprofessional to answer the phone.
No,
on the
I feel like I'm
podcast.
gonna cry listening to her talk to me. So I don't want to cry.
All right, give us about 30 minutes, and then she'll call back. All right, love you. Bye.
Tell her the truth. Don't be making it seem like I'm a bad person. He
Nah,
did
you
that
was a
shit to
bad
his
person.
sister.
I did.
Like, she just went, and then like, I mean, she forced me to hug her, and I'm a thug. I did not cry. I cried when I got home.
Cry, yeah.
Yeah,
What the
cry when I
hell?
got home,
You
but I
don't cry in
didn't
the
cry.
car.
Cried on the way home, nigga.
You
Fuck
cry when you get in the car. Yeah. Damn, I don't know what the fuck we was talking about.
Um,
All right, cool.
Okay.
Let's do like 20 minutes on.
I had,
Pause. Let's do 20 minutes on the weird ass music industry niggas.
okay.
Firstly, I'm shooting Chris Brown bill.
I love him.
Shooting this nigga bill.
I love Chris.
They keep trying to make this nigga seem problematic. He be doing shit that I feel like I would do.
For sure.
I love Chris Brown.
Like, so my thing is this. I think that
Is
people...
he problematic in this moment he's in now?
He wasn't being problematic in this moment now, but if you did some problematic shit overseas and you got warrants and you go back to the place where you got warrants, what the fuck you think gonna happen?
I mean, I'm just like, but what did he do problematic that got him no warrants?
He bust a nigga over the head with a bottle.
Sometimes niggas need to be hit with a fucking bottle.
Agree.
If
But
you
that
want to,
shit
if I'm in
also
the club
has
and you
consequences.
disrespecting, give me a bottle.
So
Bow.
my thing is
Crack
this.
your
My thing
eye.
is that what I think that oftentimes we fail to realize is how young that man is. And the fact that he grew
Yeah, he
up
younger than me.
in the spotlight.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he younger than me.
He older than me though.
Like he probably like 35 at best. Hey Siri, how old is Chris Brown?
Chris Brown is 35.
Chris Brown is 36 years old.
36.
Yeah, the nigga younger than me.
He too old for that shit though.
That's not what I was saying. Hear me out. Let me
First of all, 36 ain't too old for shit.
let me cook.
I know a fucking 45
What I am
year old
saying
nigga
is-
that's been in jail his whole life. You going back?
Hear me out. We want to shoot all of these motherfucking the Nickelodeon documentary about these motherfucking fucked up ass kids about the fucked up ass industry that they grew up in. We want to shoot Amanda Bynes for being fucking mentally insane. Some bill, right?
I mean, all of them.
But
The
can
fucking
we-
Olsen twins.
Like, my thing is this. I think that when it comes to Chris, it's unfair. That nigga was alone with the rest of them. He's been famous since he was 15, 16 years old.
Yeah.
He didn't grow up in a real regular environment. Or whatever. And so at that point, like, yeah, he's 36 and he's still doing this shit. The rest of them is 36 and they stopped 20 years ago.
I blame Rihanna, little dickhead ass.
You can find something safe to do. Okay?
Look, I love Rihanna.
Well, we're not. Hold on, wait. No. Let me say this real quick.
No. I'm not victim blaming. I'm not.
What we're
victim
not
blaming.
finna do is, at the end of the day, both of them have said that shit happened when they was young and both of them was in the wrong. So I'm not going to hold that against them forever. And it's crazy to me
No.
because
But
we can have Harvey Weinstein out here raping bitches
check
and
this
it's
out.
cool.
that,
We can have motherfucking...
that's why I blame Rihanna. I don't blame Rihanna directly. I blame Rihanna's stardom for the shit because Rihanna went from that point in where they were to such a superstar to the point where it's like I feel like he gets kind of sort of like held to the fire by way of like, nigga, you wrong with this motherfucker that we super love type shit.
Right, and so,
Like, that's
hold
like,
on, hear me out.
that's
I
like
get that,
Beyonce
but...
daddy and shit like that. Like, motherfucker ain't gonna never fuck with him again because it's like that because the shit he did to Beyonce type shit. But it's like, that's some old shit.
I understand what you're saying, but this is the problem, in my opinion, with that. My problem is,
Ain't no
at
problem.
the time that shit was going on, we had nobody
Nobody
but Rihanna. Like, Beyonce was there. She's always been there. She's always going to be top tier, but there was nobody to be on the side of her.
I feel you.
So, I think that we idolized her and made him
That's what I'm
the
saying.
bad guy. But in doing so, it wasn't right.
That's what I'm saying.
And a motherfucker should... I never disagreed with you.
You did. You said, hold on, wait, because we ain't gonna.
Yeah, because what your original statement did victimize her.
No,
It did. Like the way that you said it, it did.
Any niggas that watched all our preludes know I'm victim shame.
Oh my God, blow me a drink.
Pause this. Wait.
Damn, you ain't get them tripping?
Nah, I missed that.
Yeah, fuck all of that shit. Damn, you need a drink. You were saying something.
I don't remember that.
That's why I said pause. I mean,
anyway,
pause.
Whatever. Brianna, we love her, we stand her, but Chris Brown should not be persecuted for shit that he did when he was a fucking teenager too.
Yeah.
I mean, he did the bottle thing, but my thing is this: like, if you aren't, first of all, if you always grown up in a light by which these things are okay because you have money or whatever the case may be, he may not have learned. That's number one. And number two, one of the things that I hate that social media does is it puts information out there, but it's not telling you why. He may have hit a nigga over the head with a bottle, but why?
And that
can anybody definitively say
thing.
that? I've hit niggas in the head with bottles on my kids. I have. I've hit niggas in the head with bottles. There's a why to that though. I don't have to be blasted across every form of social media.
Can I put like a real life?
Go ahead.
3 of the 4 people in this room were in a situation where niggas might have been hit with bottles. You remember?
No.
Oh, you remember when, you know what I'm saying, your shoes came off and shit like that?
Oh, no.
Okay, so you do remember.
No, I don't. No, for real. Damn. Wait, the port shit?
No. I said 3
sure.
Of the 4 people in this room were in a situation.
Because I was definitely looking for them bitches on my mama.
Niggas would have been hit with bottles.
For sure, I was looking for them.
Absolutely justified.
For
so
sure.
I'm not knocking a nigga for hitting somebody with a bottle.
I don't
know what this nigga who got hit with the bottle did.
And I think that we hold celebrities to this crazy standard of not being people with natural reactions.
Yeah.
Like, let's be real. Everybody is going to hit some form of growth, no matter how big or little it is.
Everybody's going to hit somebody with a bottle.
I mean, actually we do, because we be smacking the fuck out of mamas with them bitches at birth. So that's a thing.
What?
But not at birth. But you know, when you like 6-7 months, the bottle get empty, you might toss that bitch. I've seen it.
Huh? That's a thing?
It's a bottle.
You talking about a baby bottle?
Yeah. It's a bottle.
Oh, nigga.
So everybody smack somebody with a bottle. Hennessy. Let's make that clear. But either way, for every action, there is a reaction.
Absolutely.
And my problem is that we only ever get to see
judge the reaction. We never
know what happened before.
It's cause and effect, and motherfuckers never care about the cause. They just be judging the effect. Like, nigga, if you said I'm a bitch ass nigga and I hit you with a bottle to show I'm not a bitch ass nigga, that's your fault you got hit with a bottle.
I mean, okay, that might be a little bit left-ish. I hear you, but I understand. But that's still not reasonable to be smacking motherfuckers with a bottle.
Bro, I gotta prove.
But let's say that I'm walking through the club, I'm Chris Brown, and a nigga gropes my dick. That's a reason to get hit upside the head with a bottle.
That's like when
But that's the part that we will never know.
When Kevin Gates
motherfuckers don't know why. Motherfuckers don't know why he hit a motherfucker with a bottle.
Yeah,
hitting somebody with a bottle is like motherfuckers want to, oh my God, that's just like horrible. He shouldn't. Like, come on, bro. A motherfucker do some shit to you, depending on what they is. It's a bottle in this bitch, you will crack their ass with it. You know what I saw? My grandma used to beat motherfuckers with extension cords, irons, cast irons, whatever the fuck was in nearby reach. And motherfuckers, I might say, the ones that got their ass whooped the most, excluding me because I never got whoopings, they got their shit together to this day. Shout out to you, sis. You know who you are. Like, motherfuckers hold motherfucking heads of fucking states around this bitch. I ain't even gonna do the most.
Yeah, chill.
So,
don't blow up a spot.
Some beatings, needed to happen to formulate the person that you were, or, to make you understand some shit that you might not have understood.
You absolutely. Sometimes it takes an ass whooping for you to know that the shit you was doing was not some shit you should be doing. Like.
And like I said, like, I down that hill. It's about, there's two things.
I'm gonna tell a real life story.
Every action and a reaction. We need to know the action. Right. Did he just crack this nigga over the head because he Chris Brown? Okay, lock him up.
Like, So a legendary ass whooping that happened and over on the block and shit like that. Motherfuckers got into it. This was back in the 90s. 90s. Yeah, this was like back in the 90s and shit like that. So motherfuckers got into it and one of the guys off the block, what up?
I just want y'all to know he was born in what year? 80?
88.
Right. So saying 90s like that was crazy. That's the only time it would have been a thing. But go ahead. Go
No,
on.
I'm saying 90s because it was like way back. Like the references might not make sense.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, chill the fuck out. You know what I'm saying?
He lying, but okay.
Okay. So check this out. Motherfuckers got into it and shit like that. So one of the guys on the block, you know what I'm saying, what he did? Went, got a super soaker. One of the references that motherfuckers might not know about because kids don't be outside no more. Motherfucker, when they got a super soaker.
Kids, please don't watch this.
Filled that shit. Yeah.
This is not for you.
Absolutely. Kids don't watch this.
This is not for you, actually. It's not a thing.
Go with your parents.
Tell your mama
then go to
watch
sleep.
this.
But yeah, nigga when they got a super soaker, fill that bitch over road spray and spray all the niggas on the block that he got into it with, right?
Oh, I'm finna do you niggas like that at the block club party on my mama hit me with a balloon and see what happened.
You gonna get shot.
I got guns.
We'll be shooting. It'll be the last block club party around this motherfucker.
Fuck them niggas shit. We still gonna be in this bitch afterwards. Like, bitch, you almost shot me.
Nah, bitch, I ain't gonna
care.
miss. I'm gonna shoot the shit out your ass.
No, you ain't. I know
You
how
gonna be
to,
on
I
the cane.
know, I
You
know how
like-
to do it.
Now, why the fuck you shoot me? You know I go on these stairs.
Okay, whatever.
But-
Anyway, go ahead.
But
So,
yeah,
filled it up with road spray.
motherfucker filled it up with road spray and sprayed down all the niggas that he was mad at.
Mm.
So niggas like came to whoop his ass.
Mm.
And grandfather like got into a play like, yo, what y'all supposed to be free? Motherfucker told him what the fuck he did. And that nigga beat him from the block from the corner to the house with everything. Nigga was picking the shit up branch.
Yeah, for sure.
Garbage can, bow, beat the fuck out of that nigga. And I'm only saying that to say, sometimes your actions
Are justified.
No. Sometimes your actions warrant the ass whooping you get behind that shit.
Is that not justification?
No. Actions are justified, meaning that he had a reason to spray them with the fucking road spray.
No, I was saying that the grandpa.
Oh, you were talking about grandpa, I'm talking about him.
Yeah, no.
But I'm just saying,
okay,
like,
yeah, I'm
sometimes
like,
you
that
do
just-
some shit where, you know what I'm saying?
The reaction was just
You
what I
have
thought
to
you
live
were
with the
saying.
consequences.
What
yeah.
I was saying was the reaction was justified, which is
Mhm.
what we were talking. There's an action and there's a reaction. The reaction from grandpa was justified because nigga, you over here doing fuck shit
What the fuck are you doing?
that could have really hurt somebody. So
Yeah, you wasting road spray, nigga. The fuck?
y'all had bad roaches over there. Y'all got the
Hey.
same roach spray is
I
great.
ain't gonna lie, the block was crazy, boy.
I don't know.
We had
I
a
mean, you
couple
did say the
bandos.
90s, so.
Yeah, we had a couple bandos on that motherfucker that was trapping. Be all kind of shit you see in there. Little roach, little
But yeah,
little
I don't know. So
tuxedo
what's
on.
next? Chris Brown, we fuck with you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Damn, what the fuck is the middle finger for? I mean, we got
We fuck
It's
with you. That's
just-
not a fuck you. We fuck with you.
ain't nobody never
That
got a
better?
middle finger that fucked me. But okay. You fuck with Tory Lanez?
I do.
Okay. You go ahead.
Unpopular opinion.
Yeah.
I don't believe Megan Thee Stallion. I've watched documentaries and some old shit. Gail
Have you seen that
Kings,
twerk though?
she hasn't like I don't really Megan Thee Stallion is not, her body looks nice, but her face, she looked like that fucking purebred dog I showed you before. It never really gives to me. Whatever.
Oh,
Opinion. I'm not saying that
that's-
everybody has to feel like that. That's my
your
opinion.
taste. That's your taste.
Whatever.
Yeah,
Beautiful
fine as
body.
hell. I believe whatever. the fuck
Beautiful
you say
body.
at this
Don't
point.
necessarily believe it's all real either, but you know.
Look good.
Definitely looks good, and so I'm not mad at her. But I don't believe all of the things or whatever in that regard. I will never tell a black woman that her experience wasn't her experience. So, did you get shot? Maybe. Did Tory shoot you? I don't necessarily believe that. Or whatever. And again, every action deserves a reaction. You was fucking him after knowing that your best friend was fucking with him. So
Who you think shot?
I think that Kelsey shot her.
That's the best friend, right? Yeah, fact.
Yeah. I think, and this is my thing, I think that the realistic version of it is what they're putting out now, which was always been a narrative, but people didn't want to grab that. Or whatever, which is Kelsey hopped out that car shooting in the air, and Tory tried to stop her from shooting that bitch, and she still let out shots. If I grab your hand while you're shooting,
But you're not
let's
gonna
do a
touch
prime
me.
example. That one time in band camp when we was in that alley and me and that girl was shooting. She shot straight in the air. I shot straight out.
Oh yeah.
You did not move my arm or anything, but if you did, could you be charged with that murder or me? I pulled the trigger. It doesn't matter that you was in the act of moving my arm. You were trying to stop me.
Can we just revisit that? Why did you think it was?
Because I didn't care about killing anybody.
Damn, my nigga. Hey, timestamp that. Yo, chill. You, bruh, psychopath.
I just want to ask a question.
What up?
Whether y'all leave this part in or not.
Actually,
Would I have said that without this camera rolling?
yeah.
Okay,
so that's all that matters.
No,
I don't
you would
really
have.
give a fuck.
Absolutely. That's why we.
That's all that matters.
I'm trying to protect you.
But either way,
Shit, motherfucker, you know, the police, they be on social media and shit.
Yeah,
Motherfucker
right.
go back and look
I
at some
didn't
shit
shoot
like, oh, there
anybody,
was
so
a
it doesn't
random ass
matter.
person killed this night. Yeah.
but nonetheless, you shouldn't have been charged for me actually with my finger on the trigger. Whether or not it was because you startled me, because you grabbed me, however it be, I'm still the person that shot. I do believe that if the bitch was shot, it was an accident. Because, and let me say why I
got
believe
news for
that.
you.
I say
If
that
you
because
accidentally shoot me, bitch, you still going to jail. Fuck you, mean?
right, but let the right person go to jail in that regard.
Somebody
But,
going to jail. If I get accidentally shot,
yeah, and let the right person
jail.
go to jail. But my thing is this: I do believe the whole shoot in the motherfucker tried to grab him. You may have locked them bitch, let a couple more out and fragments hit her foot, whatever the case may be. Now I'm not gonna lie. I live in Roseland, Illinois. Look it up. I know of plenty of motherfuckers that have been shot and all type of shit. One thing for sure and two things for certain. I can tell you, I've watched niggas get shot in the foot. I've watched motherfuckers get grazed in the foot and wasn't able to twerk on social media a week later. I'm just saying.
I feel you.
There's a lot of things about this that don't necessarily make sense.
But how do you feel about Tori getting poked up in prison?
I am a conspiracy theorist in regards to certain things.
Yeah,
I'm not a conspiracy theorist against Rock Nation or whatever. What I will say about that situation, I don't know what to believe in regards to the whole Rock Nation setting up the fucking 14 stabbing.
Keep that. You all right?
She burping.
You just over there rocking and shit. Make sure you cool, you comfortable. All right, cool. Go ahead.
Oh, but
Rock Nation.
I don't. I do understand the whole conspiracy shit that they trying to tie to it, and do it make sense? It could, but I'm also not willing to put shit on people's jacket without actually having more to put on, on their jacket.
Yeah.
Yes, it makes sense. Y'all tried to sign Tory. He didn't want to do that shit. That nigga made $1 million in a minute. Or whatever, off of that streaming shit, dropping that album, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Or whatever. I get all of it. But I'm not willing to just be like, oh yeah, that's what 100% out. Yeah, that was it. I don't know. Or whatever, if Rock Nation played a role in that. What I can tell you is that I've seen the things.
You think
what I will tell you is this. Well, that's a conspiracy theory that's going around. Rock Nation had them poked up because they're trying to silence them. Or whatever. I don't know that that's a thing or not. What I can tell you is this.
But you more
when you listen to the families and shit, like when you listen to his family talk about it and shit like that, bro, like he was unproblematic as fuck. When you hear some of these California niggas that be on Adam 22 and all this other shit, they say he's unproblematic or whatever. So him being stabbed 14 times, 2 collapsed ribs by a Mexican Hispanic person.
Lungs.
Both his lungs collapsed.
You said ribs though.
Oh yeah,
ribs
okay, right. My bad. Thank you.
But
it does sound fishy. Because if everybody's saying like, oh, he was, cool and didn't have no beef and all this other shit, to get stabbed up like that is also crazy work. But it could be because, bitch, I told you give me some money and you didn't. So
for me, it was kind of like weird because I live in my bubble. So I legit just
turn that light off, or is that too much light or something? Because can you turn the light off?
Boom.
Okay.
Yeah, but because I live in my bubble, I didn't know who got poked up. I hopped on Twitter one day, motherfucker was like, 2 collapsed lungs and you still alive. Da, da, da. It was like, who the fuck got collapsed lungs? It took me like 4 days to realize that Tory Lanez got stabbed up and shit like that. And it was like, I hear you, because you legit, you don't really hear shit about him really. So it's like it was the case, guilty, appeal, nothing. Then like the next thing I heard was like niggas poked up like I think they said they thought that nigga like 14 times. Like that's like you owe the plug. The only nigga I know in personal life that got stabbed like 14 or more times and shit like that snitched on the Mexican mafia. He snitched on the cartel.
And that's my assessment.
and
Exactly.
niggas
That's
poking-
why. And those are the
pause.
reasons.
Pause. Y'all.
I hurry up. I gotta pee.
Niggas was poking that nigga every time they seen him.
Yeah, and so for me,
Pause,
what
though.
I can say, like, I'm saying this because, again, with the conspiracy, the Rock Nation had a motherfucker do that, all type of shit. I don't know. We don't know what the fuck he really got going on. Motherfuckers say he was cool. He wasn't really getting into it with motherfuckers, all type of shit, but we really don't know the tea behind that either.
That nigga thought
So
he was
I'm
coming
not
home.
putting anything on anybody's jacket. All I'm saying is that from the very beginning, which you can attest to this, because the day she got,
I mean, we
the
were
day
on
that
the
it
same
came out,
shit.
we were also on it.
All the evidence
And
looked like
then
shorty
it
ass
sounded
shot.
like, and it sounded weird because like, why do you
It's
have
like-
an immunity deal? What do you need immunity from?
Yeah, from
That never
the
made
crime
sense.
you committed type shit. But it was also like you
Or
have
whatever.
if you have the key witness saying that you did it, and then like.
Somebody else saying that you,
Yeah.
you know, somebody else saying
But
that you
I
did it.
never
i.e. the other
understood
best
why
friend.
it was like shorty ass had gun. She had the gunpowder residue on her hands, but he never did.
No,
type
that's
shit.
not true. He did. Both of them had gunpowder residue. His
I ain't never
fingerprints
see
were
that.
never on the gun, which also
That mean that she was shooting, and
alludes
he
to
was like,
he moved her hand and never
Oh,
touched
yeah.
that bitch. But you know,
It
whatever the
sound
case
like
may
both.
be,
He dumb. You should have went and washed your shit with some bleach.
how they came to the scene.
Why you on the scene?
I think that
But you know how many crime scenes I've been on that I left before it was a crime scene?
I mean, I hear you, but you
cut that
wasn't-
out. Cut that out.
But also, guilty by association is a thing. You know, all type of shit. I don't know. Y'all gotta pause the time for the pee on myself. Pause.
You gonna piece the
Tory Lane shot.
Tory Lane shot. You said P. Is it back live?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well,
damn, you
anyway,
called me like that?
nonetheless, I don't.
Crazy.
I've never subscribed to the fact that she was shot
All right, come on.
by
We got two more
Tory,
niggas to talk
so
about.
it was what it was. But okay,
All right, these
on
last
from
two
Tory.
niggas.
Okay.
Allegedly, there's a video of Diddy fucking Steve Harvey. Yo.
I can't believe that.
Yo.
I don't believe that.
Oh, all right. So I only put this in there. So it started as Diddy because I seen mother is a legend that Diddy fucked Steve Harvey on the video type shit.
Right.
And Steve Harvey had this little shit he was doing on Family Feud talking about some baby oil on pizza. So motherfucker was saying pizza is code word for pedo.
Well,
But how do you feel about?
I don't believe that, so I don't have any.
You don't believe it? Why? Cat Williams tried to tell you, my nigga.
No, Cat Williams didn't say anything like that. But go ahead.
Cat Williams told you Diddy's gonna want a party,
Yeah.
and you gotta tell him no.
Right. And I think that
So you don't believe Diddy fucked Steve Harvey?
no.
I don't believe it either because Steve Harvey ain't, from my objective eyes, an attractive man. But that don't mean shit in the power dynamic.
A nigga look like Mr. Potato Head. But either way, if you fucked them, tell me how the pussy was. I don't know. Next subject.
Why you want to? First of all, no, bitch. This subject. Why you want to know how Steve Harvey?
Because I don't believe it. So it's just like, all right, whatever.
So what about pizza being pedo?
Uh,
You don't think that's like code word for pedo? Because legit, I watched the video. I probably should have sent it to you, but I watched the video like Steve Harvey on fucking Family Feud talking about, yeah, you can get some baby oil on some pizza, best thing in the world. Ha ha ha! Type shit.
so obviously, I'm an avid researcher. Before I send things and stuff like that, I've already researched it before I formulate
I
an
don't
opinion
do that
about
shit.
it.
I see some shit. I'll
And
put
that's
it.
the problem. I think that we
Bitch.
live. Let's transition into this conversation. We live in a world by which AI is a thing, and I've seen shit that I've seen Drake rapping a song that we know is not Drake's song, sounding just like Drake. So
So
I
you
have
think
to.
the Steve Harvey video is?
I'm not. I did not see it. I'm just.
Oh.
I'm
But
just.
I'm saying like just based off of like
it
your
could potentially
speculation.
be. Yeah.
You're
Like, 'cause-
speculating that
Because my
Steve
thing
Harvey-
is this, like Family
See,
Feud is actually like a nationally syndicated show, all type of shit. Talking about pizza on baby oil don't even make sense. Their audience is white, but I don't think that they that way. Or whatever. So it
I
doesn't,
ain't gonna
I'm
lie.
not, and again,
Have
my
you seen
grandma
some of
watched
the Family
Family Feud
Feud?
for,
answers.
Yes, and my
Them
grandmother
niggas
has
is
watched.
white.
My grandma watched Family Feud for the last 7-8 years, bro. That's the only fucking thing she watched. I've damn near seen all them episodes and the new ones. It's not given. That was a thing on Family Feud, but I could be wrong or whatever. I just would have to do my own research to be able to
background
believe
noises.
You can't hear me.
I don't believe it.
I can hear you. I don't know if they can hear me. I can hear you over there.
I mean, we all can hear her, but
Nah, but you over there meow mixing. Meow, 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 meow.
whatever.
Meow.
That is the Family Feud. Your ass tweaking. But either way,
Damn, gang. Who side you on?
Mine.
Us?
mine actually the right one.
You ain't right. You
wrong.
left-handed. How the fuck you right?
Actually, I'm ambidextrous, so you're lying. That's the
I'm
third lie,
ambidextrous,
ladies
too.
and gentlemen. I don't know about that.
You don't know about what?
The hand. Damn, I dipped my head into the speaker.
That
Y'all
what the
heard that
fuck
real
you
good.
get. That what you get.
But
I
either
hope-
way,
I'ma cut
like,
that
yeah,
out.
I don't know. I don't know that I can. I would have to see it.
So do you think
analyze
it's
all type of shit,
beyond
like,
Diddy to fuck Steve Harvey?
yes. Yes.
So you think Steve Harvey is off limits?
Yeah. It was like
So
the
wait-
Stevie J and shit was more realistic, and that came out to not be true. So no, I don't,
I don't know that it's not true.
it is not true because the porn star that it was said it wasn't. That was him. Don't take credit for my shit, bitch. That was me.
But that don't mean he never fucked Stevie J. There's been
I'm
a
not
lot
saying
of
that.
opportunity.
Right. What I'm saying is that the things that we have seen, I don't subscribe to the listening to popular opinion and all type of shit. I subscribe to what I can figure out whether or not it was real or not, facts, evidence, all type of shit. And I don't believe that Diddy fucked Steve Harvey.
I feel like, see, at this point,
I can
feel
see
like Diddy
struggling
fucked
broke
everybody.
artists. I feel like he could have fucked Chopper or something, but Steve Harvey is insane.
Steve Harvey ain't got Diddy money.
Nobody has. Well, that's not true. I can't say nobody has Diddy money.
Yeah,
Most
especially
of the people
then.
that would have been victims, especially
Hey,
if we listen to the
You gotta remember,
testimonies.
Steve Harvey had that whole little shit where he was talking about, I lived in my car.
Yeah, that was he was rich
rich.
before Diddy.
He wasn't.
Yes, he was.
He was not.
Okay.
He was not rich before Diddy. Steve Harvey got rich in the 2000s. Diddy ass was rich in 98. Biggie died in like 96, boy. Diddy been rich
Okay,
longer
whatever.
than
Okay,
yeah.
maybe that's the thing. I don't know.
Yeah,
whatever.
Steve Harvey was not rich
But
before Diddy.
either way, he's been rich and remained that. He didn't fall off in that period to where he would need to do shit like that.
How did he get rich is the point. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Whatever.
saying?
I don't want to. I don't like the whole alluding to shit and putting shit out there as false narratives because I wouldn't want anybody to do it to me. I don't believe it, and so therefore I'm not going to continue to
Damn, I
speak on
create
it.
a false narrative on you like every week.
Like I'm not going to speak on it because I don't believe that shit. So I'm going to just.
So you don't believe so it's beyond the realm of belief.
Yes, for me.
That Steve Harvey and Diddy had.
Yes, if you
situation.
said somebody that needed some money or some shit like that or was fucked up or something, yeah, I could believe it. But I don't know that he had that. We ain't never even seen them two together. Like, I need real factual things. I think that at this point, people are grasping for shit and everything is a 2-minute news article.
I mean, that was a part of the trial, though.
I have not. You need to fact check that because I've been following it very much so and I've never seen anything about that.
All right, what's in the trial then?
It was Cassie and Don so far, and Don told, yeah, we seen Cassie beat her up. I mean, we seen Diddy beat Cassie up type shit, whatever. Or whatever. Then it was the sex nigga, the sex worker nigga that quintessentially actually, in my opinion, would have worked on Diddy's side if I was in a jury because he literally said, well, she was the one that contacted me. She was the one that did this. He just sat in the corner and did nothing but touch himself. So, and these are the things that I'm talking about. I cannot subscribe to. First of all, I haven't seen it. I didn't do any research or nothing on it. So I'm not going to put something on somebody's jacket that ain't real. The shit that's coming out of that court, I can believe that. I haven't heard anything about Steve Harvey.
Cat Williams, man.
But
Cat
you
Williams
also
said,
are a Twitter nigga that be on there and they drag all type of false ass narratives on Twitter. And with Elon Musk being a fucking, yes, and with Elon Musk being a motherfucking new CEO, CFO, doing this shit however the fuck he wants to.
If I'm a Twitter nigga, you a TikTok bitch.
I said that earlier.
TikTok,
so please find you something safe.
I need something
I definitely
else to do.
said that earlier.
What round with TikTok?
When I talked about YouTube, I said I think it's the For You page, but I'm a TikTok bitch, so I don't know. That's exactly what I said. So
TikTok bitch don't got the same week as Twitter nigga.
Like
Twitter nigga is crazy. See?
But you could pause it or whatever, ex nigga, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
No.
But-
I just need to find something for you.
But yeah, like that shit weird.
TikTok.
Like I don't, and again, it's not fact
Man,
checked.
crazy. TikTok.
Ain't nobody fact check. I'm not putting shit on because if you was a person going through them allegations and shit like that, you wouldn't want to be, or if you were the person who people were putting together with the shit and there's no
Wouldn't be.
evidence, no truth, and none of that shit, it could be. I
It would.
love the fact that motherfuckers say that. But again, when the Steve Harvey and Diddy shit, we've never seen these niggas together. We've never heard about Steve Harvey being at a party, no none of that shit. So what if you were Steve Harvey and had you don't even know this nigga, or maybe y'all don't even like each other, and the narrative that's going around is that y'all was fucking. You would not like that shit. So I'm not spreading that shit
But
without
my thing
like
is this.
concrete
The narrative
evidence.
would never be going around that I was fucking a nigga.
It sounds good, but that's not true. You can
That's
that's
true.
not okay.
That would be easily
Okay,
dispelled.
well, the narrative isn't that Steve Harvey was fucking Diddy. The narrative is that he was fucking Steve Harvey. However fuck you want to put it, if you were in them same type of shoes, you wouldn't want motherfuckers speaking on some shit or whatever,
But
and
so-
y'all ain't
so my
got
thing
shit
is
to do with
this.
each other.
This is the
I can believe TD Jakes over fucking Steve Harvey.
This
Like,
is-
we've seen them niggas together.
This is my thing. My thing is this. I hear what you're saying, and I agree with you in many ways and shit like that. But my thing is this. I don't put myself in no situation where motherfucking question my character.
But again, motherfuckers on the internet say people done died. Motherfuckers put people
But
with people
we-
that are
but
not
we-
cool, ain't never
I'm
met,
not
all
just
type of
talking
shit.
about.
So you can say that, but again,
But
the
Steve
narrative.
Harvey has already been called into question by credible sources and shit like
Who
that.
is the credible source?
My nigga Cat Williams. I've seen these niggas do it live
When did he say that? And what did he say?
at the United Center. The nigga said
Okay,
hella
so what
shit.
did he say? No, hella shit, my ass. What did he say about Steve Harvey and Diddy?
Bruh, I didn't fucking just memorize the
So
nigga set.
again,
I have it
putting
on
shit-
camera though.
So again, putting
I do
shit
have it
on
on
somebody,
camera.
I just don't agree with that. Putting shit on somebody's jack. First of all, we have to be careful because comedy, there's some truth and a joke. Always. I feel
All
that.
that jokes contain true shit.
But did he correlate exactly Steve Harvey and Diddy? Do you remember that part?
No, I'm not saying that he could. I'm not saying Cat Williams correlated anything with Steve Harvey and Diddy. I'm saying Cat Williams called Steve Harvey's what would it be? He called him to the table. He called him to the
That
forefront.
ain't the
called him
first
to the
time he
table.
did that. He did that
But
shit
what I'm
on
saying
Shannon
though
Sharp.
But what I'm saying though is, ain't no nigga gonna never call me to the table.
And you can think that, but you not in their positions.
You
That
right.
shit sounds
But what I'm saying though
good,
is,
like-
I would never be in their position as far as a
Steve-
motherfucker being able to
again,
question who I
Steve
am.
Harvey has never been depicted in any shape, form, or fashion with this nigga Diddy, but still he's being associated with it. That's all I'm saying.
So technically
Like, we
speaking,
can't-
if we
anybody
wanna- if
could
we-
do
if we-
anything.
If we want to just like go to like the real of it, he has connections with Diddy because his fucking daughter fucked Diddy and his son. So it's a matter of like they are like by way of 6 degrees
and again,
separation.
I don't know anything, and that's why I said I refrain from speaking on
Yeah,
it
but I'm just saying
because
though,
I don't know nothing about none of that.
Yeah, but I'm just so if you don't know nothing about none of that, what I'll tell you is Lori Harvey was fucking with the little Diddy son nigga that be out this bitch like Diddy bopping and shit like that, and left him to be.
Christian Combs.
I don't know this nigga name. I just know Diddy's son. I know she fucked with Diddy's son, then she started.
I think he
with
was
Diddy.
fucking with Justin,
Damn, I gotta pause.
and
Again.
I think she was fucking with Justin, who is not Diddy's son, by the way, but that's his stepson, or not even really because he wasn't married to Kim.
No, the nigga that tried to rap.
And what I'm telling you is that it wasn't Christian. Christian is a fucking kid compared to them. It was Justin.
So when Diddy
Okay, I'm
first,
gonna look it up.
no, when Diddy first got arrested, the nigga he was on the phone calling like, "Yo, delete the plastic wearing da da ooh." That nigga dated Lori Harvey before Lori Harvey dated Diddy.
Which son of Diddy
Pause,
did Lori
please.
Harvey
Gotta
date?
She dated.
There should be more. We have never seen these two niggas in a picture together.
Man,
We've never heard about Steve Harvey being at a party. I'm not saying that this nigga wasn't doing foul shit. I'm not saying he wasn't doing shit with
I'm
niggas.
just saying.
All
you
I'm
picking
saying
a
is
hell of a
that-
hill to die on.
I mean, and I'll die on it.
You got
But
it.
my whole point is, I'm not putting shit on nobody's jacket without actual proof. And I think that you're choosing a horrible hill to die on because from the very beginning you said
I said
from-
hello. I ain't say horrible.
from the very, and I'm saying horrible because from the very beginning of this conversation, you said I didn't fact check it. I don't know if it's real or not. Niggas say that motherfuckers die. And that shit becomes viral that a nigga done died that's a celebrity.
So
That's still alive and kicking. So
check this out. When I said I didn't fact check it, my saying of I didn't fact check it was when I was looking this shit up and shit like that, motherfucker saying there was a video of Diddy and Steve Harvey fucking. I, as a nigga, did not run to try and find a video of Steve Harvey and Diddy fucking. Because I don't want to see no two niggas fucking. I barely like seeing dicks in my porn, nigga. So my thing is, that's why I said I didn't fact check it. When I put the shit in the shit, it was because it was alleged that Diddy and Steve Harvey was fucking, and that would be a part of the case. And that was the most pressing thing on Twitter when I went on Twitter to try and find topics and shit like that, bro. But by way of fact checking, I am never looking for two niggas fucking. That ain't my algorithm. That ain't my speed. That ain't some shit I'm interested in. So that's what I meant. Well, I ain't fact checking. But the shit was on the timeline, so I just want to talk about shit that's on the timeline. You know what I'm saying? The shit is going viral. We have the conversation about the shit that's going viral. We essentially go viral type shit. The fuck? Like I don't care whether Diddy fuck Steve Harvey or Steve Harvey fuck Diddy.
And I think that that's where we differ because I don't give a fuck about going viral. I don't want to put shit on other people's jackets. That's not real. That's where we talked about last episode that they'll never see because it wasn't right. But integrity. At some point, you have to have that. I'm not putting shit on somebody that they didn't do. Yes, you are. If you talking about it and you standing firm on the fact that there is 6 degrees of separation, all of you trying to connect the dots.
I'm just saying that the
by way of getting viral, that's lack of integrity.
I'm saying the dots are connectable.
No, you can't say that.
Are they not connectable? Do these niggas do not have like middle sources and shit between them that's like they both know?
They both know. That does not mean they know each other.
But what I'm doing is speculation. And if you don't like my speculation,
and so say that you're speaking as if it is fact. You're not using words like speculation.
Run the tape back, bitch. I ain't never said Diddy fuck Steve Harvey or Steve Harvey fuck Diddy. I just said, what do you feel about if Diddy fuck Steve Harvey?
Right, but what you're using things to pit it all to make it all formulate. You never said it's speculation that Diddy fucked Lori Harvey after his son did. That's speculation because when everything that I pulled up on reputable sites said that it was a rumor. We don't know if that's true or not.
It's speculation. I'm gonna say right now, if a bitch fucked my son and then came and fucked me, why the fuck would she admit to doing both? That's me speculating though.
And it could be speculation, but the thing of it is that
me speculating. And
it could be speculation. But my sentiments is we don't. I think that in this world of social media, we speak so much.
I'm gonna ask you a question.
No, I'm not.
Do you know how many bitches have done my dick after doing dicks in the hood of niggas that I'm close with?
Absolutely, I'm not saying that that's far-fetched and it doesn't happen.
I'm just saying.
What I am telling you is that would you say that Allie been doing dicks and you did not have proof of Allie doing dicks, or you would just throw that on her jacket? Oh, well, I fucked one of the other homeboys, so he fucked her too, and she...
It depends on how I know Allie.
And that's my sentiments. We don't know these motherfuckers. So projecting...
Bitch, we doing a... Okay, so what you...
So
right,
projecting...
So we'll only talk about shit that we know. So we'll talk about our personal
You can talk about it, but go back and watch this before you post it. The way that you were talking was very much so, this is real. Like, so what you telling me is that you don't believe it. Like, so you do.
No, what I'm saying is, so
all I'm telling you is that whether or not you want to adhere to that or not, the way that you were talking can be perceived as you believe the shit and you standing on that. All I'm saying is I don't really know what the fuck was happening.
I don't stand on shit that I don't do.
Okay, and that's what I know you to do.
Yeah,
but the way that this was coming across, at least to me, maybe, like I said, again, go back and watch it. But the way it was coming across to me, you actually believed it.
No, so I bet this. Here and now. I don't care who fucking who. That's
Of course.
always my perspective as far as everything is concerned and shit like that. My thing is this. I wanted to have a conversation about how you felt about if, like, I was trying to tie the shit back into, you know what I'm saying, when Cat Williams exploded on the industry type shit. So it's like with Diddy being in trial and it's supposed to be alleged that it's going to be coming out that Diddy and Steve Harvey was fucking and shit like that, and then tie that into Cat Williams saying like, yo, watch that nigga Steve Harvey type shit. Look, if Diddy fucked Steve Harvey or if he didn't fuck Steve Harvey, that's between them men. Ain't neither one of them niggas fuck me. And that's all that fucking matter. I just don't.
And that's all. Okay,
and
so and again, that's why I said like, okay, so let me give you a different example.
No. I get where you coming from.
When I was talking about the Tory shit, I said I don't necessarily know, or you asked me about the conspiracy shit, and I explained that. But so, for me, the way that I was receiving what you were saying was kind of like you believe that shit.
So this is the difference with the Tory shit. It's a lot more facts in this Tory story.
Mm-hmm. And I was saying that. Mm-hmm.
With the Diddy Steve Harvey shit, it's a lot more speculation. So I get where you're coming from.
Yeah.
So by all means, I'm not saying Steve Harvey bent over and let Diddy fuck him. Now, I might be more willing to say that Meek Mill did that just off the
and we can go there just off of the strength of more factual or seemingly facts. But with Steve Harvey, I ain't never seen them associated.
Yeah, but you don't see a lot of, like, my thing is, I ain't no industry nigga. I don't know what a lot of these niggas doing in their close time and shit like that.
Agreed.
All the fuck I know is, all of these niggas is weird, but Chris Brown get a pass because I hit a nigga with a bottle too. That's what the fuck I'm saying.
Okay, and I'm with you.
Yeah, that's what the fuck I'm saying. Diddy, Steve Harvey, Tory Lanez, fuck all of you niggas. Chris Brown, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been in situations.
Okay, and I fuck with that, but I just at some point I got confused as to it seemed like you, and I get it because you're playing devil advocate, and that's all I wanted you to say, so that people ain't looking at you like this nigga really believe that shit.
I mean, I don't see.
It doesn't really matter what they think, but at the same time, it's also
I also don't see it out of the realm of possibility.
And I never said that it was. Yeah. All I said is we don't know. We don't. Yeah, so, and I didn't say we. What I was saying was I have never seen.
Me playing devil's advocate like triggered you because you felt like my playing devil's advocate was like me. Like,
too leaning for it. Yeah, and for me it's like I'm not saying that they didn't, but I have never seen anything that correlates these two.
Look, gang.
You gave me the 6 degrees of separation. You were 100% right. That is Diddy's son because it's Justin. It wasn't Quincy.
Yeah.
But at the same time, all the articles I pulled up about that is just rumor because ain't nobody ever seen it. So I just don't, for me, I'm not the person because one of the reasons that I feel like I was doing that is also because
I don't like your nails. They give you authority.
I don't like.
Nah, fuck that shit.
And that's why I gave you the fuck you.
Every time you do some shit with your nails, it be like, I see the nails and they be like, all right, shut up.
Oh, I'm hollering. That's your business. But yeah, bitch, one of the things that's like, okay, prime example. If we're not going to crucify Chris Brown for shit of his past, and we kind of know that shit, we should not be crucifying anybody else for shit that we can't even put together or allege.
It depends on the shit.
I'm talking about in regards to the Diddy and the.
But as I said, and I just be, y'all pay me how you want to pay me. The Chris Brown shit, I understand because I hit a nigga with a bottle. The taking dick for fame and money and
you can't understand it, but you also can't say that it happened.
I'm not saying it happened, but I'm saying though, as far as you said, like we ain't crucifying niggas for this and not crucifying niggas for that. I'll absolutely crucify niggas for that and not crucify niggas for this.
That's not what I meant. So maybe I said that wrong.
Yeah, you said that wrong then.
That's not what I meant. What I meant was if we're not crucifying Chris Brown for every action deserves a reaction. We can't crucify this situation because we don't know the reaction or the cause for the reaction. We don't know any of it.
But
that's 100% speculation.
So I'm gonna agree with you, but also I will still crucify them niggas because of the cause and the reaction. Like if a nigga disrespect you, hit him with a bottle, boom, you good. If a nigga like come on to you and you fuck him, boom, you're not.
For sure, but that's not what that's not
like, if you not getting you fucking niggas, I'm crucifying you. Just saying.
I get you, but all I'm saying is that
you on the cross.
both
Like,
of
I'll nail your ass up to
quintessentially,
myself.
okay, so quintessentially to nail it down, we don't know the cause and effect
I'm
of
still
either
playing devil's
situation.
advocate, by the way.
We don't know the cause and effect. We don't know why Chris Brown hit the nigga with the bottle. I'm sure it's justified. To some, fucking a nigga may not be justified, but we also don't know if he did it or what, none of that. We don't know any of it.
What you're saying is we don't know that happened.
Yeah,
But
so to put that on,
that it happened, I'm crucifying a nigga. But you're right.
and there's nothing wrong with your opinion in that regard. If you feel, if we know that this is fact, let's say,
I just said I can.
Yeah, like let's say they actually did fuck, and it gets proven. You feeling some type of way or not? That's pause. You saying that shit was wrong is your 100% opinion, and I can't argue that.
Mm-hmm.
But what I can't argue is the fact that we actually don't know that it happened.
Nah,
so to put that shit on somebody's jacket is a little unfair.
That's right.
Because we wouldn't want it to happen to us.
But fuck them.
Like, I'm changing the...
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I'm saying. Like,
you're right. Because if a nigga said that about me, we'd be...
And that's what I kept trying to say, but she would never... A nigga never could. But we don't have any things that we... And maybe... I can't...
You all right back there?
A motherfucker can make up anything they want to make up about... I've gone for the last 6-7 weeks on this podcast going with a narrative of you being gay. Although we know that that's not true, there might not be motherfuckers out there that know that that's fucking true. So wait, we get famous and shit. They hear the T channel, Quentin's gay. Those allegations are on you. You can't stop that shit. You can stop the shit and the allegations when you in a small ass environment with niggas that ain't got no money and you make more money than them. Yes, that's the life that you live. But you don't live that extra extravagant ass life where motherfuckers are prying into your shit and making shit up about you to see if it sticks for content.
But I could still...
Am I wrong? That's all I'm saying.
You on her side?
Excuse me?
Huh?
What'd you say?
What?
What did you say?
You on her side?
It's not about sides. It's about what makes sense.
Let her talk. You know what I'm saying? Get a little airtime.
I am in the middle right here.
You not in the middle.
Okay, can we end this shit? I'm ready to eat. I'm hungry.
We need... All right, hold on, wait.
What's next?
We don't have really nothing next.
Okay, bye. I'm tired of talking to you, motherfuckers. I'm tired of talking to them.
We need listener interaction.
Tell me if you got tired of listening to this nigga or not.
Fuck you.
Damn.
Fuck
Cheers,
you.
if you did.
Fuck you. Another episode of Q&A podcast. I'm Q. She's... Peace.